This video we're going to be talking about good classes and talents to run for new players because they actually affect the chances of you winning more than a lot of new players expect. So we're going to go over just a couple classes. One is Pyromancer. It's really good because the first skill, you as soon as you drop in, you're gonna have this, and it makes your fireballs easier to hit. The explosion radius is 200%, so it makes it like a lot easier to hit than it normally would be, which is good for people who are still getting adjusted to how the projectiles move and everything like that. Another good one is Stone Shaper, and that's because every time you cast a stone spell, you get 5 armor, so you're going to be pretty tanky and have a lot of armor throughout the game. Stone is also really easy to hit, but your opponent has to be on the ground for you to hit them. So those are the two classes I would suggest, and then whichever one you like the most, you can kind of just go off of that and pick other gauntlets to run until you get like at a good point to where you can make your own class decisions. Talents, no matter which class, I would probably suggest having either tracking or focus mana, and then fervor, and then vital stone or thirsty. Focus mana just makes your first attack of your mana bar, it does 15% more damage. Managing your mana is very important, and as a new player you're probably gonna be spamming a lot, so basically every time your mana recharges, you're gonna get a chance to do 15% more damage. Or you could do tracking because people are very mobile in this game and it's gonna be hard to keep up with people, but tracking helps that a lot, and you can actually upgrade it to track them for even longer than 3 seconds. Fervor because your cast speed is faster, and that's just the best thing to do for a new player because you're going to be spamming a lot, trying to just hit people as much as you can. The more shots you shoot, then the more chance you have to hit them, so I recommend more cast speed. And then vital stone because you actually resurrect after you die, and you can use this multiple times as long as you find a spirit scroll in the game. After you use it, you'll come back to life again. So if you are new and you're not killing a lot of people and you're dying a lot, then this is good because you'll have multiple second chances. And then thirsty because it's a little bit less powerful than this in certain cases, but you drink potions faster. So if you are new but you're still getting a decent amount of kills, then I would recommend this over this because you can just replenish way better. The classes don't really, the traits don't really matter which class you pick, either Pyro or Stone Shaper, because you're going to be running the same gauntlets either way, because those are just the easiest ones to get used to. If you have a lot of background in FPS games, you could try to use lightning because it's the closest thing to an assault rifle. It's basically a burst assault rifle, but other than that, most people are going to be using lightning, either stone or fire. And the gear, you really just, throughout the game, you're going to want to get the closest to gold that you can get. And for runes, for newer people, I would say, depending on what you like, if you like to be in the sky a lot, Featherfall. If you like to always be moving, I would say Spring Step. And that's about it. A lot of people like Wolf's Blood, but I wouldn't recommend it. So these are the two that you should be trying to get. Featherfall, it launches you in the air and then you fall down slowly, but you can negate it falling down slowly just by casting. So you see I'm falling slowly. If I shoot something, then I instantly fall down faster. And you can repeatedly do this. And then spring step it can go down to a 3-second cooldown if you have a legendary, and it just launches you forward, and every 3 seconds you'll have it. So if you just like to move around a lot, then this is the one that you should use. It's also really good for Pyro and Stone Shaper, because those classes just benefit a lot from having height on people.